So what's the best investment for 2013 and what's the worst?
We tend to think, 3 to 5 years out, 2013. I would say Tesco, the UK food retailer, because I think the UK being outside of the Eurozone, from a currency perspective, I think will be able to shape its own destiny a bit more better than Western Europe. And Tesco has a new management team, and they have understood that the business is moving more online, and they are going through a transition phase to position the business, which many retailers in the US failed to, and Amazon sort of came along and ate their lunch. In the UK, they have taken the pain today of resetting the margin expectations, resetting the capex expectations, and so I think that they're very well positioned. Will it be the best stock for 2013? I tend not to be in the business of those predictions, but I think it's extremely well positioned, whether or not in 2013, certainly for the next couple of years at this valuation.
And the worst?
I think the riskiest trade will be in energy, the oil stocks in the US in particular, which are up on a tear because of this hype around oil prices and commodity stocks. So I think that whole space of resources is extremely vulnerable. But here's one that your investors may not have thought about, the dark horse where you could end up losing a lot of money: utilities. Utilities are overvalued in our minds practically all over the world, but in particular the US market. They are generating very high rates of return, which were agreed upon by regulators at a time when interest rates were much, much higher. Today we have seen a big fall in interest rates, but we have not seen a fall in the rates guaranteed to these utilities. And I think governments will realize, why are we doing this? This does not make sense. And I don't think the market is pricing that tail risk in at all.